Hey, this is Dave King from Brightside and the Solar Panel. I want to give a special shout out to your Aussie Facebook group for Suns fans. Good job. Keep up all the hard work, and we'll see you on the Solar Panel when you guys watch again.
Welcome, everybody, to the Aussie Suns Fans Podcast, Season 2, Episode 11. I am here with our favourites and one favourite missing, but Nate and Boyd, and I am Gavin. How are we doing, lads?
Awesome. Had a great Chrissy.
Dandy over here, mate. Dandy.
That was my next question. How was Christmas? Did you score some Sun swag?
Yeah, jump straight in the group. My parents had been struggling for years to find Suns branded anything that was official. And they went into something stadium at one of the Westfields, and they found one Suns hat sitting on a shelf. Got it. And when I opened it and I saw it was Mitchell and Ness, it was genuine, and it was Suns, I like, oh my God, you've nailed it. Because I expected something to come from Bali with like a cross stitch and something on sideways. So no, they nailed it. It was great.
Lovely. Boyd, did you get any Sun swag?
Just his cap.
All right, give us lower the head so we can. Yeah, nice. I like that one. That's a beauty.
But,
Yes,
the person that gave it to me, guys, came over for Christmas Eve dinner and Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day they tested positive for COVID.
Oh no,
the cunts. So so we've just had to go out and get
Thanks for the hat. Piss off.
yeah. I'm wearing it right now. It's where we got COVID all over it. But I
in that sense, you see the rules all changed today, though.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. So basically, now you're not considered a close contact unless you live with the person who's got COVID,
or if you spent 4 hours in a confined space with them.
Is that right?
Basically, yeah.
Fucking sick. Sweet, because guys, I'm isolating right now. Waiting on the results. But New Year's is tomorrow, and I haven't got results back yet. I want to fucking get amongst it.
All you need to do now then is go and get one of the antigen tests, and if you test negative, you can get amongst it.
Dope. I should hopefully I get the test back tonight.
Just get a white T-shirt and Nico and write on the front herd immunity, and go walk around everyone.
Yeah, well, I got some Sun swag. I put it on the chat group. Basically, I bought it myself, and my wife wrapped it and gave it to me for Christmas. So thanks, wife. Love you. Let's go straight into the week wrap. We have extra games because obviously we're a couple of days late. We're filming this a couple of days late. First game was against the Lakers. The result was, and we just beat the Lakers these days, so it doesn't really matter. 180-90 was the win. Book 24 points, 8 and 11 rebounds, CP3, 9 assists. A win against OKC, 113-101. Book 30 points, 8 and 12 rebounds, CP3 and Booker, 7 assists. A loss to Golden State, 116-107 on Boxing Day, which was a painful loss. But whatever. CP3, 21 points, Aiton McGee, 7 rebounds, and CP3, 8 assists, and Booker had a shocker, which he won't do again. Memphis, a loss, 114-113, thanks to a massive carry and 2 travels for Ja Morant in the last minute, but we didn't deserve to win the game anyway. Book 30 points, Sticks. Jeez, we like to say his name. 9 rebounds and CP3, 13 assists. And then, of course, today's game, OKC win 97-115. Bit of a struggle for 2.5 quarters, but took over at the end. Book 38 points and was just fire. Sticks, 14 rebounds. Sticks again, loving it. And Cameron Payne, 7 assists. How'd you see the week there, Boyd?
Yeah, couple of losses, man. Not really happy with it, but definitely not hitting any panic stations or any panic buttons right now, man. It's Warriors are right up there. What was it now? They've got 2 wins against us. We've only got the 1 against them. We've got 1 more game to play. Is that right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. So hopefully we can even that one up. But you know what? Memphis, Ja Morant was fucking spectacular, as much as I hate to say it. And look, we're playing to our opposition's level. It really showed today as well. And so, look, that's a little bit of a rut, I think, that we're in. But once we start getting some normalcy with our guys coming back in, I think we'll start putting the foot on the throat and start putting these guys away properly.
Nate, what was your thoughts?
The Lakers game, I think I shared the sentiment as everyone in our Facebook group, where they just wanted to tell LeBron to get fucked after the game, where he's like, they only beat us because we're not at full strength.
Oh,
Like, what a...
yeah, what
a
was his
crybaby.
comment? What was his comment? The Suns and the Warriors
They're
are
at
the
full
only
strength.
two sides at full strength. Does he not realise Frank Kaminsky hasn't played for weeks?
Other than the rest, right, the Boxing Day game was disappointing. I really wanted to see them get that at home. The Memphis game, I think all of us thought when Booker hit that three and it was just 5 seconds left on the clock, oh, we got this. So when you were saying we didn't deserve to win, I kind of went the other way on that, I think, Gav. Being depleted and still putting that foot forward that we did. I thought we did.
I was just talking about the performances of the game overall. I mean, we trailed by double figures most of the game.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of it, when Jalen Smith was finishing the game out and defending Jar, I'm screaming at the TV, why is McGee on the bench? Why is McGee on the bench? My mate's like, he fouled out, mate. I'm like, shit. So, and then today's game, geez, at the start of it, when they announced the starting lineups, I literally looked at the team and went, who? And to think that, at the end of the third quarter, Booker's gone, 29 points in 30 minutes. We're up by 5. Since when are we up by 5 to OKC after 3 and Booker's going off?
Yeah.
So something was off with that game, especially given what OKC were working with, which was nothing. So I didn't like watching today, to be honest. Even the way we did finish with that score, it wasn't a fun game.
It was funny. I'll go back to the Lakers game. We just seem to smash the Lakers now. They're irrelevant, so we can move on pretty quickly. The OKC game, again, pretty standard, good win, solid. Booker was great. The Golden State game, again, we're not going to see Devin Booker only score 12 points in a game against Golden State in the playoffs. No. It is what it is. We didn't play that well. We were right in the game with, 45 seconds to go? So be it. The Memphis game, like I said, I don't think we deserved to win it. We played pretty poorly. But in saying that, we were right in the game. And as you said, Nate, when Book hit that three, I thought, they can't beat us now. We're there. And then Jar travelled twice, but the referee still let him score. That's fine. And the OKC game today, the funny thing is, from my perspective, I didn't feel like we were going to lose that game at all, at any stage. As poorly and as flat as we were for 3 quarters, I just didn't feel like we were ever going to lose it. And, well, Devin Booker certainly didn't feel like he was ever going to lose it either. 38 points. He was just absolutely on fire today.
You guys, I got something to throw out there, guys. Do you think Booker's coming off his hammy injury, right? He's 4 or 5 games back from that injury?
Yep.
I don't think he's quite right yet. In the sense, he's shooting a lot more threes, and
he sure as hell was today.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying in the sense that he's not taking it to the hole as much. He's not. You know how he gets a lot of he drives and he gets a lot of contact, and I don't think he's doing that quite as much as he usually would, and I think that's why he's playing a more perimeter-based game, and it's working really well for him because he's shooting a really good clip. But yeah, I think that Booker's. I think he's going to ascend even a little bit more on his current form once he gets his, I'll say, his legs under him again, and he's got that sort of hemi injury. I don't know. Have you guys ever had a hemi injury? They hang.
Oh yeah, they're a pain in the ass. Yeah.
They just fucking hang around, and they're just hard to get out of your head. Like you just you don't want to take that extra stride. So I don't know. I think he's got a little bit more to improve as far as attacking the rim. But yeah,
But in saying that,
Mental
I think all season we've seen a hell of a lot more outside shooting from Book, and I am much happier to see it too.
oh yeah, right.
The guy can shoot threes; he should be shooting outside. So it's bloody good that if the Hemi's driving it, don't care. Keep shooting from outside Book because you've got one of the sweetest strokes from outside that I've ever seen. All right, we'll move on. MVP of the week. Again, it's been Christmas weekend, all that sort of stuff. So none of us have done any research whatsoever. So this is going to be interesting as hell. Nate, who was your MVP of the week?
Oh, it's hard. I want to say Book because he came back and he made such an impression, but he had those 2 low-scoring games where you kind of wanted the team to carry it, and they didn't. But that 3 in the Grizzlies game, that was just. I mean, if you ever wanted to draw a poster up, put his sketch on there and write clutch at the top of it. For me, it's between Book and JaVale, just because he's held the team together in DA's absence.
Boyd, no, get off the fence. One.
Booker.
Boyd.
Yeah, I think JaVale did a really good job. That's why I got him on the back screen. But I'm going with Booker as well, simply because, as I said before, he's come off one of these real pricks of an injury, and he's fucking held it down for us in probably 3 out of them 5. I know he's had 2. Yeah, but I mean, 2 definitely. 1, I think he was probably up there with CP. But yeah, I'm going with Book, man, for sure.
I'm going to make it a clean sweep. In the 5 games we spoke about, he had 24, 30, 30, and 38. He had 12 against Golden State and sucked ass. But not only that, he sort of hovered around that 6, 7, 8 assist mark, also the 6, 7, 8 rebound mark. And without Ayton for 2 of those games, he was just sensational. He carried the side this week. And like you said, coming off a hamstring injury, outstanding performance from Devin Booker. So we have a clean sweep. Devin Booker, MVP of the week, Defensive Player of the Week.
Righto. You want me to go here?
Yeah, you're up.
I'm gonna accept you all. I'm gonna suck some words down. Sticks.
Defensive Player of the Week.
I'm giving it to Sticks because of those blocks. He's had 3 blocks this week that I've watched it, and I actually had to replay them to make sure he was the player that blocked the ball. And it's probably only chance that I'm going to get to say his name again, because hopefully we're going to trade him for something better, and he's being showcased. So I'm going to give it to Sticks this week, while he's still wearing a Suns jersey.
Very nice, Boyd.
I'll give it to Bridges. And what I will say in rebuttal to Nate's pick is, man, we sucked in the paint defensively today. Okay,
not only today.
Yeah, exactly.
Not only today.
Look, I think here's the thing with McGee, and McGee gets more blocks than DA. And Sticks will probably, if he starts getting some role player type minutes, he'll probably get more blocks than Ayton as well. So McGee and Ayton will outblock McGee and Sticks will outblock Ayton.
But they don't change shots.
It's defensive IQ that I think is lacking with both McGee and Sticks. I think that they get a little bit lost. They and they just don't do that. So they don't just absorb everyone in that fucking painted area. When DA's in there, he just absorbs them, and they're all unsure. And it's their percentage at the rim is so much lower, even if he's not getting blocks. So I think I'm just going to look. I don't think anyone really stuck out this week. So Bridges is our best defender. I'm just going to give it to him.
All right. I'm going to make Boyd happy. And because I'm the godfather and the casting vote, this player will be the winner this week. I'm going to throw up someone we haven't nominated yet, but he played a hell of a lot more minutes. He is right up there at the moment, and I'm surprised he didn't get a mention when we were talking about MVP of the week. His performances over the last week have been sensational. Defensively, though, I think he's flying under the radar. His quick hands, his ability to cover on the spread, his ability to cover the outside shooters and inside. Cameron Johnson this week was sensational on the defensive end.
I was nearly going to say him. But I didn't want it to be too obvious.
He was phenomenal on the defensive end today. And when the game was tight, this week, when the game was tight today, he had 2 steals that were absolutely critical for us. And the first one was the major one was a steal that Sticks ended up on the end of on a fast break, got fouled, open floor, hit the 2 foul shots, plus we got possession. That basically started off I think we went on a 15-2 run and effectively ended the game. And it was from Cam Johnson's steal. Yeah. And it was from Cam Johnson's steal. I thought he was sensational this week. So Defensive Player of the Week is Cameron Johnson. Well done. The week ahead. Okay, so we have Boston 5 a.m. on Saturday morning. All right. That's New Year's Day. Hands up if you're going to get up and watch the Suns at 5 a.m.
And it's 4 a.m. in Queensland.
4 a.m. for you guys. Yeah. Who's getting up to watch it?
Hey, so if I'm
might not go to bed.
I was just going to say, I've decided I'm just going straight through, and when the Suns game finished, I'll go to bed.
Yeah. Is that game on ESPN?
Oh, good question.
4 in the morning, it should be.
Because I'm, if so.
Actually, I think it is because they were talking it up on where the Clippers Boston.
Yes, they were. Yeah, I think
it up on the Boston side of things. So.
Yep, I think
I'm going to record it, and when I lift myself from my fucking wherever I am, if I don't make it right through, because I'm liable to go pretty hard and pass out actually. So I'm probably going to record it as a backup. But if I'm awake, I'll try and dust him off in one session.
I've got League Pass, so I'll just rewatch it. But yeah, Wednesday at 12 p.m. we're playing New Orleans. Friday at 2 p.m. against the Clippers, and Sunday at 1 p.m. against Miami.
Hang on, Gav.
Yeah.
What's your username and password for League Pass, my man?
I'll message it to you, not to everyone else.
Cheers, bro.
So there's our games. How does our week look, Nate? What's your prediction? Boston, New Orleans, Clippers, Miami.
Look, WW, obviously for those first 2, I don't think we have any problem sorting those teams out.
What did Boston go today from the 3-point line? Was it 4 from 42 or 3 from 42?
I didn't see that stat. Jeez.
No, they were like 3 from 42 from 3-point today.
All I saw was that Marcus Morris got player of the game.
I will look it up. Keep going.
Look, I'm going to... What date is the Clippers game?
Friday, 2 p.m.
Yeah, what date? I don't know what day today is.
Jesus Christ.
We're on holidays.
I've got to look up other things. Gee.
Look, because the health and safety protocols is what's the issue. So if DA, Monty, and...
The 7th, they'll be out.
7th? They'll be back.
The new protocols is 5 days.
Is it 5 days, is it?
Yep.
Right. Cool. So we're assuming they're back in. Then I'm going to take W's for the Clips. And the Heat will be interesting.
Okay, so before you get into the Heat, Boston today was 4 from 42 from 3-point, 9.5%. Jaylen Brown was 1 from 13.
Oh.
They were pumping him up too.
Al Horford had a really good day in fantasy for me.
So he should. He would have had 900.
Assist king today.
He would have had 972 rebounds from all their missed fucking three.
God bless.
Right. Look, I think the Clippers game is going to be a revenge game for us because having lost to them last time, and then probably it's likely to be the first game back at full strength for the whole team with Monty back. So I think they'll go out and clean that one up. Look, I don't want to start predicting losses again, but I think we haven't faced the Heat yet. And if the Heat's players are all back from protocols as well...
Well, the main one they'll be missing is Bam, who's out for 10 weeks.
Oh, so Bam's still out. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Kyle Lowry and Butler.
Kyle Lowry's protocols, but should be back,
back, yeah. Look, I'll go with a win, but a close game. Like within 10. It'll be a single-digit win.
All right, very good. Boyd, Boston, New Orleans, Clippers, Miami.
Win, 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 win.
So, something
Regardless,
different.
regardless.
I mean, I said it as well, but yeah, at least I thought about it. Fuck.
I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, look, the Boston game is away. The New Orleans game's away. The Clippers game's away. Miami is at home. We'll win all 4. I think the biggest risk will be the Clippers game. Even though I don't think Paul George will be back, I still think that we have struggled against him a little bit in the regular season, so we might struggle. Didn't play against us last time, and we got done pretty hard. The Miami game will be interesting because I think that could almost be a little bit of a finals preview. I like what Miami are doing.
Look, I agree. I wish I had Miami higher up my East Coast rankings at the start of the potting this season, but I
Didn't.
Yeah, look, I think that they are fucking scrappy, man.
Yeah,
Like
stop.
Clippers without their 2 big guns, right? They're a scrappy team, right? And they can put it to you. But Miami are scrappy and they're fucking talented as well.
Yeah.
They've got talent there, so they've got fucking something to fall back on if they're out scrapped. So I just
always got a 3-point shot too.
Is PJ Tucker playing?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, fuck me. Him, Butler, Lowry, fuck. Anyway, but
Hero, Duncan Robinson. It's not going to be.
Oh
easy.
no, fuck, they're flakes. Fuck them. I'm not worried about them cunts.
And they've also got Devin Booker light in Tyler Hero.
Yeah, we just mentioned that.
Yeah, we just
We did.
Oh,
not
sorry.
worried about. Not
Sorry,
worried
man.
about them.
What was
All right, so we're all predicting 4 wins. Go and get fucked, both of you. We're going to move into our next segment. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Nate, this is your baby. I loved the last one, so looking forward to this one.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. I think we got 6 statements here. I'll record. We'll just run through them again. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Say it out for everyone that's not watching. So if they're listening, they know what's going on. And then we'll come back and abuse each other for being dickheads over why we said what we said.
Love
So
it.
thumbs up or thumbs down. Gav, we'll go you first, and then we'll go Boyd. Reverse the last week. 2 losses in a row at home doesn't matter.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And I agree. Thumbs up. This is Suns adjacent. Crypto.com is an amazing name for a Lakers stadium.
There's going to be some ties to this where I fucked this up completely, but thumbs down.
Down, okay.
Yeah, thumbs down.
I'm going thumbs up. Fuck Staples. All right. How do you feel about NBA media rumors mentioning Suns' potential involvement in a Jerami Grant trade?
Thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Up,
Thumbs
Boyd.
down.
Down, and I am going down. All right. DA is the most important piece to this team.
Thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Up,
Thumbs
Boyd.
down.
Down. I'm going to go up. Thumbs up. And last statement to argue over. Are the Suns mainstream enough that Devin Booker gets an all-star nod in his own right? Gav.
Thumbs down.
Down. Boyd.
Are they mainstream enough? The Suns or Devin Booker?
The Suns.
Thumbs down.
I'm going to argue the opposite and go thumbs up on that one. All right. That's our statements. Now let's go and review how we interpreted the statement, I guess. So the first one, 2 losses in a row at home doesn't matter. We've all gone up, meaning we all agree it doesn't matter. Simple one, move on from that. Now, Crypto.com being an amazing name for Lakers Stadium, you both went down. I went up because I hate the Lakers, and I think it's such a dicky name. It couldn't happen to a better team.
You know,
You know, I mean, it's unfortunate that Staples that heritage is gone.
I
But
did say there's going to be I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
go thumbs down, but there's going to be a little level here. Yes, because the Lakers are complete wankers and crypto.com absolutely suits them, but I reckon it's sad that they fucked off the Staples Center name.
Yeah, look, I'm glad they got a shit name now, but it's not a great name for any fucking stadium. Anything with .com in it is just fucking. It's just fucking cheesy. A little bit fucking crap.
20 years ago.
.com, no, fuck it, just call it Crypto Stadium. If it was Crypto Stadium, I think yeah, that sounds all right. Crypto.com, fucking stadium. Come on, man.
That's still pretty shit. But,
Could you imagine if we had the footprint.com stadium? Fuck. Oh man, that's fucking vomit.
So you've
But yeah,
interpreted
it's
this as the name is a terrible name, regardless of who it's for.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
fair call. All right. All right. How do you feel about the NBA media rumors mentioning Suns' involvement or potential involvement in a Jeremy Grant trade? Gav, you went up on this. Boyd and I both went thumbs down. So why do you feel thumbs up about these rumors?
It depends on what we have to give up, but I think Jeremy Grant would be a really nice fit for what we currently have at the Suns. Now, as I said, I'll premise that with it depends on what we give up.
So what I will say,
If we have to give up Jay Crowder or Cam Johnson, then I'm a thumbs down.
well, hey, the rumors. I looked at some of the suggested trades, and they all had one of Crowder or Cam Johnson in there, along with picks as well. It was whether or not
Actually, the last one I looked at
had two picks.
did not have either of them, but it did have 2 first rounders.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. But I mean, ultimately,
it had Sticks, Saric, 2 first rounders. Now, if that is a trade for Jeremy Grant, and I'll throw in a flip side here, or Sabonis, no worries.
yeah. But you know what? If we want to play in fairyland, give me Giannis. Give me fucking Giannis.
Come on,
let's not give up any.
Don't be ridiculous.
Any
Giannis is not that's a complete level.
No, I know. It's another level up again. Another 2
Well,
levels.
that's like 5 levels up.
But hang on. Jeremy Grant coming to us without giving up any talented players is just
first
a
round
farce.
picks.
It's a farce. It's not going to happen. So it's a big thumbs down, just because I'm fucking. We don't want to fuck with our core.
Right.
Isn't that what I said though?
Yeah, but that means that you're.
No, isn't that means that not what I said? Cut and dried. Is that not what I said?
You're thumbing up something that will never ever happen. You've
Hey,
just said,
it may or may not. That wasn't the question.
Let's give.
That was not the question.
Let's give.
How do you feel about the rumors? Was the statement? So
That was not the question. The question was whether or not Suns being involved in a Jeremy Grant trade was a positive or a negative. Now,
on the premise,
I said no. There's no premise. There was no premise mentioned in the question.
Well, just use a bit of your own fucking insight yourself.
Okay, I will.
Fucking sense.
If we're giving up Saric, Smith, and 2 first rounders, that's a fucking good deal, and I'd take it.
I haven't seen that one, mate. I haven't seen that one. But like I said, if you're living in fairyland and you're thinking that they're not going to want any one of our core pieces, and they're going to take our fucking scraps for someone like Jeremy Grant, you're kidding.
I can tell you right now that everything I've read says that they are targeting picks. They don't even care about the whatever else you're throwing in. They want picks.
Okay, haven't read that.
Well, it's been really fun watching you two fucking argue. It really has been a highlight of my week.
No, that's
It's been lovely.
Well, let's just pin all our hopes on fucking throwing our fucking 30th first round pick in and getting some other stars in.
Yeah, this year, yeah.
Let's keep going down the garden path and fucking
selling out 30. We don't own our first round pick for this year, yeah.
I know we don't.
And it'd actually be like 24, 25.
Depends on if this one relays this year. If this one relays this year, we get next year's.
Well, this year's will definitely relay.
Yeah, so we get next year's.
So if you're looking at 24, 25 first round picks and some, other little pieces, and we don't have to give up core, why wouldn't you do that?
Oh yeah, you would. But
that was my point.
But I don't. I think that we're all smart enough to know that it's so far out of the fucking realms of possibility of happening.
Because
I think so.
I'll tell you right now.
I think it is.
I can tell you right now that there are teams out there going, Chris Paul retires in the next 2 years.
4 years. He's got a 4-year contract.
Who gives a fuck about the 5-year contract? Chris Paul retires in the next 2 years. The 24, 25 picks for the Suns are going to go, so let's trade for them. Whether that actually pays off.
One of the best young cores in the comp.
Whether that pays off or not.
We're fucking falling off.
No, they do. I can guarantee they do.
Oh, fuck. All right, Gav, the fucking GM.
Who have we got that is going to right now slip into Chris Paul's spot?
Hey, sorry, missed it.
Who have we got right now that's going to slip into Chris Paul's spot? Cameron Payne?
No,
we've seen how fucking well that's worked this year.
I don't think Chris Paul's fucking retiring after 2 years on this 4-year contract.
He may not retire, but he is certainly not going to be where he is now. He will be 39, 30 years old. Not going to happen.
I will take a shell of Chris Paul and tell you right now, we'll still make the playoffs with that man, with that shell.
Okay, I don't want to make
in 2 years' time.
I don't want to make the playoffs. I want to win championships.
That's good.
All right, guys, come on now. That's enough. You've gone so far off fucking topic. I'm pulling it back in.
That's the same. It's on topic.
The statement was, how do you feel about media rumors involving Jeremy Grant? So I took this one on its face value and went thumbs down. Doesn't matter what pieces. Doesn't matter what the trade is. Him coming in means he's going to start if he's coming here. And that can't happen. Jay Crowder's our starter. Cam is working up.
Not according to Boyd.
Unit.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Oh, you want to go again, Carl? You want to fucking keep going? If it's amicable, I'd like for Cam Johnson.
Hashtag want to go again, cunt.
Want to go again, cunt.
Let's fuck that one off and move to the next one.
Honestly,
I brought it up.
That was a hell of a lot of fun.
It was. It's good.
All right, Gav, this is one that you actually threw at me to bring up. DA is the most important piece in this team. You went up, Boyd went down, I went up. So, Boyd, you're defending yourself on why DA is not the most important piece in this team.
Hey, Boyd, guess what? No matter what you say here, we're going to go again.
Good. Here's look, the black. It's black and white, right? He's not the most important part in this team because we have two players who have been all-stars in the past 2 years that DeAndre Ayton has been playing. And DeAndre Ayton has not been an all-star in any of them years. Now, I will give you this. He is the main cog in our defensive system. But if you can't score points and you can't be set up, we've got two guys who I'll put ahead of Ayton in Chris Paul.
He's scoring 16.5 points a game.
Oh, he is? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that'll win us every fucking game then, Gav. Them 16.5 points will win us every game. And I'll tell you right now, unless he's got someone to give
on top of what we got, yeah.
He's not the most important player because Chris Paul and Devin Booker are better players. Simple as that. Potentially, DeAndre Ayton could be right up there with them guys. But it's a really hard one. It depends on how you look at the game, man. Depends on how you look at the game. If you're a defensive-minded big lover, or you're an overall player, it's just a real tough one. He's the most important defensive piece that we got right up there.
Hammer, you're really missing out, mate.
But he simply is not as good as Chris Paul.
I didn't ask if. Oh well, the question. The question didn't ask whether he was as good as Chris Paul or Devin Booker.
Okay, so most important. Okay, so I think Chris Paul's ability to set the table for every player on this team is more important than DeAndre Ayton's gravity and being a defensive anchor. And I also think that Devin Booker's gravity and the way that he's starting to set a lot of other people up with his increased assist numbers and his potent scoring, I think he's better as well.
All right, so cool. What was our record in the playoffs without Chris Paul?
You tell me. I haven't got the numbers.
We didn't lose a game. What was our record what was our record when Devin Booker missed with hamstrings?
You tell me.
We won 5 out of 6. These guys are, without doubt, Chris Paul, Devin Booker are our best players.
Yeah.
But if you look at our last, what is it, 2-3 games without DeAndre Ayton, our chat group has sat there and gone, how flat are we? We're fucking terrible. Oh, we're this. Oh, we're that. In the wrap-up of the games, you actually said how important DA is to our structure and our lineup.
And he fucking is. I'm not saying he's not important. What I'm saying,
our structure.
They're not just missing DA.
Our structure. Hold on, it's my turn. It's my turn. You can go in a minute. Our structure has proven it can cover Chris Paul and Devin Booker. It still has not proven that we can cover DeAndre Ayton. And the last two games have proved it.
No, I don't, well, okay. You take that sample size last 2 games when we are so fucking thin. We're missing Saric, Kaminsky. We're missing all of our bigs. So it's not just DeAndre.
Saric hasn't played this year.
We're not feeling the effect of just missing DeAndre Ayton right now.
Okay, so on the counter argument to that is that earlier this year we were missing Ayton, and McGee and Frank Kaminsky did a great job.
Yeah.
But Frank Kaminsky scored fucking 31 points in a game. I mean, that's an outlier. He's just not going to do that.
Yes, backing up what I said. You're pinning the
last. I'm talking about him being so important to this side. All right, we get to the playoffs. We're up against the Lakers. First round of the playoffs. If Devin Booker doesn't play, are we still a chance to win?
Yes.
Because we got Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton.
Yes.
If Chris Paul doesn't play,
I see where you're going with this, and I think
I'll tell you right now, if we played the Lakers in a 7-game series, if Chris Paul or Devin Booker missed the 7-game series, we would still win those series. If DeAndre Ayton didn't play, we'd lose.
I don't agree.
You know, LeBron started at center their last game,
and
they've got him listed as small forward center now.
Killed it, but they fucking lost.
All right.
But that's my point. My point is, come to playoffs, if we played the Lakers, Denver, maybe not Golden State, but the Lakers, Denver, depends on whether Jamal Murray plays, because apparently he would have fucking beaten the world. We play those sides without DeAndre Ayton, our chances of losing are far higher than if we're missing either Chris Paul or Devin Booker.
You're pretty much saying that you would trade Booker over Ayton.
No, I didn't say that at all.
Okay,
I would have trade either of them. But DeAndre Ayton...
If he's more important...
DeAndre Ayton, right now, is the most important player in our role.
Before you trade Ayton.
Oh, all right, gun to my head. Gun to my head, I had to trade either Devin Booker or DeAndre Ayton. I'd trade Devin Booker.
Fuck off. You would not.
Yes, I would. DeAndre Ayton would be the center in the NBA in the next 2 years.
Okay. All right, Nate.
Yeah, moving out of that.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you also made a statement, Boyd, which I thought was rather amusing. Not soul shocking like that one, but you
Well,
said
we're not trading Devin Booker. Let's be honest.
you said the team is thin, and we're playing a guy named Sticks.
Sorry, we're what?
You said the team is thin, and we're playing a guy named Sticks.
Yeah, and that's our whole. It's a backup center and a fucking rookie that's barely played in the NBA.
That went straight over your head, didn't it?
No, yeah, it did. Okay, it did.
All right,
I'm
so let's
guessing
wrap
it's
this
a
up.
punch
Yes.
I had thumbs down on this. No, I had thumbs up. I actually agree with Gavin. DA is the most important piece in this team. Now, what I want to reference is the fact of the fun part about doing a rapid fire thumbs up, thumbs down is you're forced to make a decision quickly, and recency bias kicks in every time.
It does. And it
So
did.
my recency bias is, and it went straight back. I'm going to quote both of you boys in this very pod. Boyd, you said we sucked in the paint today. Gav, your response was not only today.
Mm-hmm.
This is the recency bias, so I went thumbs up. DA is the most important piece, based on recency bias.
And if you
Now
have
we're going to move along.
if you have a look at the games, the last two games in particular, the place where we got beaten was opposition sides attacking the paint. Even Golden State, they did it so beautifully. They dragged DA out of the paint and then attacked the paint. The Memphis game, they outscored us in the paint by 36 without DA. And
Kaminsky.
And today, they OKC in the first half destroyed us in the paint.
All right, let's get past that. I think we've lingered quite a while on it. We might not get to Gavin. Boyd, you agreed on this one, so we might not be up for another shit fight. Are the Suns mainstream enough that Devin Booker gets an all-star nod in his own right? Gavin, Boyd, you went down, I went up. Do you boys want to explain, I guess, the context in which you've both agreed that or you've disagreed, the Suns, you basically said the Suns are not mainstream enough that Devin Booker gets an all-star nod in his own right?
Well, the fact that we've been getting snubbed by national media, even we've been an elite team since the fucking bubble. Spanning over 3 seasons, we've been elite. Okay? I know it's the end of the fucking first season I'm talking about, being that bubble period, but we've been absolutely, positively elite, and we have not got the recognition. It's just been, the cutesy little Suns, they're doing okay. Oh, wow, look at them go. And then it's going to pass. It's going to pass. We're still not getting that national credibility that we need to be getting before we get Devin Booker voted in as a starter. So yeah, it's just not going to happen. It's really sad. I was having a look at all the other team Twitter accounts, and they're posting up a lot of hashtag NBA All-Star Dame Lillard, and it's getting like fucking 8,000 retweets. I look at ours and they're getting, a few hundred or 1,200 here, or it's just not on the same level as these other markets right now. And if you just go and look at some of the other team sites and look at the retweets and then look at the Suns ones, it's just there in black and white. We're just not getting that credibility, that sort of exposure. But anyway, that's what I think there.
That's exactly why you agree with him, Gav?
100%. The only national media support we have is Kendrick Perkins. Move on.
And he's in and out, man. He's hot and cold.
So I went thumbs up on this based purely on the broadcasting schedule. So I didn't look at the media as such, but the mainstream presence that we've been given with the broadcast schedule, and the fact that Monty got that the Coach of the Year nod internally by coaches. Everyone's on the map. Everyone that we've been pushing to be on the map is now being recognised, and so that's why. But everything you said was valid, though, Boyd.
Yep, and you're probably right, Nate. But they can't not give us them televised games and national games when we've been in the finals. They can't not do that. That's just too blatant of a fuck you. And also, Monty should have probably won Coach of the Year the season. Oh, anyway.
Last season. Yeah.
So I
10
mean,
to 1.
you're right. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that point at, hey, we should get it. But I'm saying right now the numbers aren't adding
We
up.
just don't. Yeah.
And because it's the way that we looked at, we're still not we're not flashy enough yet. I don't think. I think it's coming.
All right. Well, we've gone through all the statements. I deliberately left one out. I don't know if you've noticed when I read them to you before we jumped on. I've deliberately pushed one to the end. We'll do a quick rapid fire on it. Pretty sure we're all going to agree. Health and safety protocols can go get fucked. Middle fingers up. Exactly.
Fuck you, health and safety.
Thumbs up.
And that can be our closing hashtag, Gav. Fuck you, health and safety.
Jesus.
All right, guys, that's been fun. That's watching you two just literally get angry. I thought, Gav, I thought Boy was going to bust a pooper valve. I thought he was done.
I've already got a busted clucker, mate. I've got to be careful. They repop really easily. They're bad.
All right, Gav, it's all back to you, buddy.
All right, so we move on. We move on to the multi.
Oh, fuck the multi. There's no one left on the team that gives us good odds. Let's just repeat the one you did. There you go.
I smashed a multi today. So let's look at, what do you reckon? Boston, New Orleans, Clippers, or Miami?
Here's what I think. Here's what I think, guys, because we don't know who's going to be available. We don't know day to day. We may lose half our fucking squad. So do we just go straight up on wins losses? Over how many can you bank ahead?
Well,
like,
this is where Hamo was struggling that other week when we tried to do it this way because it was easier, but he couldn't get the futures right. And I've struggled with Ladbroke getting the futures to come up as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be tough because we could all pick a player and none of them may play.
Yeah, that's true.
We got to scratch the segment.
Yeah, we'll give it a week off.
Yeah, we'll give it a week off. Cool.
We'll give it a week off. All right.
Health and safety protocols can get fucked.
Wrap up. Anything else, Boyd?
Yeah, you're a shit GM, Gav. That's all I got to say.
Oh, I'm glad it got to that point.
Nate, anything else?
Mate, I've been loving, not just having holidays and, obviously been on the piss a lot, celebrating. Being able to just tune in and watch Suns games, watch them on League Pass on my phone at the pub, or watch them on the couch with mates, watch the televised games. It's been great. Not having to switch between work and stuff. So I'm looking forward to another 2 weeks of that.
You got 2 more weeks of holidays.
Yeah, I'm not going back till the 14th, 13th, 14th.
You suck. I'm already back at work. Guys, like, subscribe, comment, share. Get us out there. We, especially today, because we've clearly had a hell of a lot of fun hanging shit on Boyd because he's got no fucking idea. No, it's just Jesus.
Well, before we go, Gav,
that's not true. He's got more idea than me, but
yeah, in the interest of general chit chat. What are you doing for New Year's, Gav?
Oh, New Year's, nothing.
Okay.
I am going to sit at home, drink cans from about 12 o'clock tomorrow when I knock off work. Probably drink all the way through right until 7, 8 a.m. and watch the Suns flog Boston. What about you, Boyd? Nate? What are you doing?
You sound like you were going to have a flogger.
Yeah. What are you doing? COVID fucking isolator?
Yeah. So if I'm going to research. Now do my own research, boys. I'm going to do some research as this new fucking thing you were telling me about at start to see if I have to isolate before my test comes back. But if I get my test back in the negative tomorrow, I'm going over to my brother-in-law's and we're going to smash bulk piss. So get this, I'm going to start off with some apple vodka and some Sprite with some plenty of ice, and they're going to be my eye openers.
They sound good. Do they make it for men or?
And I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna I'm gonna prance around with my fucking my little spritzy drinks, and then I'm gonna start smashing beer. Then I'm gonna bring out some whiskey afterwards, and then mix whiskey and beer, and I'm gonna probably get into a lot of trouble. And we're gonna smash out some old school gangster rap. So whenever me and my brother-in-law get together, we smash out the old Tupac, the
me and you. When we get together on the piss boy, me and you are gonna party. I love a bit of old school gangster rap.
Mate,
That's
Cyprus was my high school band. So.
Here we go. Here we go.
Old school gangster rap is my jam.
Yes. And the neighbours must fucking hate me. You should have heard me. Boxing Day, smashing out, fucking hit him up. A white dude smashing out, hit him up with his a couple of his Kiwi mates. And just making an absolute fucking idiot of himself. Good fun.
Oh, this is gold. I'm so glad.
Nate, what are you up to?
Mate, the theme of my news is keep it local. There's too much shit going on with people like getting into scenarios with hundreds and even festivals with thousands of people at it. So screw that. I'm just gonna have a couple of friends that live locally come around here and. So my boy, you probably know I used to DJ in the valley out here quite some time ago. So I got quite the setup to throw a party, and likewise piss my neighbours off. And I'll do it with the doors open. But then might even walk to a pub if we get sick of that. And I got a couple of pubs around me, and a brewery. There's a brewery just down the street. So
is that an open invite or what?
No, I've just heard your plan. Stay the fuck away.
Fucking fine, Jesus.
All right, Happy New Year, everyone. We will see you in 2022. Is that what we're up to?
That's it.
Fuck, the last couple of years have merged together. We'll see you in 2022, hopefully much better than 2020 and 2021. I can get up to Brisbane, sink piss with these idiots, smash out some gangster rap, and get to every other state in Australia and catch up with everyone else. Thanks, lads, ladies. Love your work, and we'll speak to you next year.
Ciao.
Cheerio.